Making a lot of noise over there.
I do. That horse.
This one?
She's got her mouth all off. She looks upset. No. Too many cheeseburgers. It's bright in here. So much natural light. I'm not used to it.
She can't see anymore. She can't. It's no light. No light.
That's depressing for Princess of the Sun.
Have fun.
No. It's like, I'm a lower the sun now, and it just crashes it into the planet. That's how it all ends.
I don't think she has to look at the sun.
What? I know where you're going with it.
No, do you see? She just gives it a pat on the back and says, "You can do it," and it goes, "Okay," and it wiggles on down. It's a big boy.
It is big. This is true.
I know there's. Oh, actually, no. We're done with. I think most of this part. It was about what do I need to do with them. I feel like I need to put them more out of focus because they're too in focus. Or I need to make them darker.
Had you settled on that model for Shiny? I'm guessing you're settling with that model for Shiny.
Well, I don't have any other model to use. And if anything, having it that she's battle ready and they're not, just shows that she wants to kick some ass and nobody else wants to.
Well, at least Spitfire's in uniform, no? Shiny just showed up naked to work.
I thought that's what they normally wear.
Not to work.
Is this work?
This is definitely work. We're working right now. I know normally work for you is staying home, but some people have to go out.
No, they're in the building.
This is true.
See, this is now. Actually, maybe I can just call this done. This is the parody Corona version.
Yeah, that was social distancing. Just Barry Punch is the only one who doesn't listen.
Well, no, she's okay because she's 6 feet away.
This is true.
Luna, on the other hand, not listening.
Nope.
Because she doesn't give a shit. She's just a rebel.
Yes. An adorable one at that, which makes it even worse.
Like, fuck the system.
It's like, Luna, you're one of the two rulers of Equestria.
No.
Like, no. Sis doesn't let her do crap.
Yep. She just goes and makes pancakes all day.
Yep.
And then feeds them Celestia so she gets fat.
Yes, it's her ultimate plan. She won't be able to get out of her bedroom. She'll have to surrender control of Equestria.
Yeah, she's been doing it for quite a while, and you can see the results.
Oh no, it's happened.
Probably should do that one back. There.
Just the butt. It's got a big butt. She's got a turtle shell. It's all going to her butt.
A little bit too much to the butt.
Listen, I'm pretty sure Celestia's a changeling at this point. She has a thorax.
Oh, that's the armor.
She a turtle now.
She's protect.
Trying to figure out, looks like she has like a saw blade between her legs.
Okay, this is good.
Battle ready.
This model doesn't have the hip bone, so I can't. Oh, I'd have to have a rig for it. But normally rigs allow you to have a hip bone, which is the pelvis, but without affecting other bones. So you can just move the hip. Well, or it affects the nearby ones, so you can kind of do butt wobbles. without having the whole like model go everywhere.
It's important butt waffles.
No, it's super useful. So like, say you're having them like lean a certain way. Well, normally when you do that, your hip's going to go and twist in that direction. But if you just push them without it, they're not going to twist like that. They're just going to physically move over that way, and that doesn't work. So having the hip bone allows you to move weight where you need it to be. You kept smiling that whole time because you're like, yeah, but they could also do butt wobbles.
Yeah, I'm just wanting you to like do a video of nothing but butt wobbles.
I had a video with a butt wobble. I had Trixie twerking.
This is true.
The whole time when I was doing that, I'm like, I know this is probably not going to go well. Okay, do I want to shrink the tables or make... no, I can't make them bigger.
Just put them on like a pedestal. Like something they would step up onto.
I don't think... Pedestal wouldn't be what to look for.
Square.
Their TF2 has some ramps with the built-in stairs. And if I shrunk them down and made them mostly clipping, I probably could make something that looked like actually, just any stairs. Stairs with a flat top.
Yeah, you really need just use a ramp. It's the box.
No, if we use stairs, any stairs that have a flat top would work. Search stair, not stairs. Something like that, but without the hole. Hello, Jinxie. How was your Friday going? A lot of these don't have a flat top. It's got no texture to it. It's just flat color. Not all of them work that way. If this was assigned with a mapping of a 2x2 color, I can't change that. It's not mapped to anything. Plus, to make it so those two would fit, the stairs would go a long ways behind. Actually, I think that was what originally was thinking about using for the... I could almost use that for that. Because... No, it wouldn't work at the edges. I was thinking about using this for the stage, but I don't think it would work. It's something similar to that was what I was originally going for. Oh. No. It's too steep of stairs. Come on, there's gotta be some stairs just like a little flatbed at the top. They don't have railing. I am doing well. It is Friday. It is Friday, and nobody's going out, so it means a nice lazy weekend.
We want to hang out, but
I called Big Brother government, and they were like, no, you can't go out. No. That is fine. Okay, there has to be some. I remember some from like TF2. That's not. It's a house. It's actually close. I just don't like that it's made out of stone. I was just hoping wood. TF2 is.
You can always change the text.
I could, but there's a whole annoying thing with that. If I find it, then I gotta go find a repeating lossless or a mirrored texture, and then I gotta put that on, and then I gotta make sure it matches up with the size there. And if it doesn't, then I gotta repeat it myself. All I care about is just one little bit with a little bit of stair at the top, which I guess I could just make my own flat top and then add my own stair behind it. I was just hoping to do it all at once. You're lying to me, sir. I might just grab some wood plank or something. I know it exists because I swear I've seen it. Like it'd be this, like just up to there.
Let's use some dragons for
Okay. Oh, Portal 2 map editor. Okay. I'm guessing pedestal is gonna work.
Are you ever even gonna see their feet?
Barely. But I need something to use as a flat base so I know how tall they should be standing. Even something like that would work, just less detailed. Actually, yeah, that would work.
Hey, use that, just flip it upside down.
That's what I'm thinking. It's gonna say cracky pop. Well, actually, it's gonna show the handle. Well, for how big I'd have to make it, maybe not. Let me just check the rest of this one page. Oh, that definitely can see.
Try crates. Oh, you already need your
If it's a plural with an S at the end, don't search the S because it'll give you both then. That one's square. Ooh. Yeah, I might have to go with that other one. Yeah, I'll just go with the other one. Where was it? Oh, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
Still see cracky pop.
You just take the texture from the stage and put it on the box.
Kind of. It's a really low poly texture, though.
Yeah, but it would match the box.
Maybe. I don't mind it being wood. If anything, I can have it take the texture of this wood.
Desk. I think that would do well.
I got a better idea.
Okay. You're just gonna have him stand on the desk? Yep. That's what you're doing. That works. Boom. Why is it crooked? Is the stage crooked? Or is Luna just floating? It's throwing me off.
Stage isn't crooked. I mean, definitely say right that it is. What's that?
Why do you have a mystical cube under the stage?
It probably is. Yeah, these models that are above it are actually poker tables, and that's the base of the table. Sorry, I'm just catching up now. Army drills got canceled. Is it because of the disease stuff? It makes sense.
No more army.
Yep, Army's disbanded.
Oh well. We just have to hope everybody's really nice for a bit.
Yeah, I actually don't know. Because... there it is.
Yeah, I'm seeing a huge slant.
It's the table itself. So this is flat, and you can see it goes down and back up. So the table itself is slightly indented in the middle. If that were the case, there would be a central point. I'd be around there. Yeah, I can definitely see it because it's going up like that. So yeah, the tables are fine, but that doesn't matter. It's not going to affect anything I do. But this is kind of being affected. So Luna is a shorty pants that I might need to make bigger. Do I actually need... Oh, no, I don't need the guards in this shot, so I can get rid of them. I was keeping there because I thought I might, but if I'm not getting even Luna in this shot, I'm not going to get the guards. That's kind of like a... actually, let me move this here. That grin she has.
She looks very unenthused.
Like, yep, yep, that's nice. She's like, she's like, I like my job. And it's like,
It's definitely a live face.
Oh, that's a...
Oh my. Smile's so weird. How does it go from bedroom eyes?
I'm sad.
Dead eyes. Opposite.
I'm sad.
Why you say it? Is it?
I'm ringing out a myth.
That what you come and say?
I want my myth.
I mean, When you're as old as Celestia, yeah. You
Oh,
probably
them withdrawals are
need
kicking
stuff.
in. They're kicking in. Oh dear God.
Wow, they're really kicking in. Her eyelids are falling off. She can see
Ow.
She can see the future now.
I don't know what I'm undoing now.
Me neither. Maybe the desk. The desk is just gone.
Must
now.
meet the threat with our valor.
Well, I'm going back until I'm not seeing any changes on her, and I'm assuming that means I'm good.
The only thing you did this entire time was put that desk in there. You can't lose it now.
Important desk.
We'll have lost.
No, so Luna, I think I'm gonna
half
make
our work.
a little bit bigger.
But she's cute when she's small.
It looks like she has jiggles, but none of them are automated. And if that's the case, then I am fine to do that. And even if it is, I can just lock them. She's not doing anything in this time. So I'll just play it safe. If you try to rescale somebody without locking the jiggles, the jiggles will try to maintain world sizing, so they will not be scaled. And so when you make them really, really big, and then as soon as you move, the hair just shrinks down to its face size. And if it's too big of a size difference, it will break the bones on the jiggles, and it requires reloading it to work.
Doesn't look like really size.
I wanted her at that height, but I wanted to make sure I was working with her as a based on the ground. One space. Nice. Chances of that being visible are low, but put it in there nonetheless. Can't go anywhere because that won't be visible. Main thing is I need to make sure, like, if they're going to be standing like that, that where they're standing makes sense. He's clipping a little bit, but that's fine for this shot. I will not have it for the other shot, but I guess I can move him a little backwards. Why not? What I do is going to be stepping off of stuff, so I'm just going to leave it for now. she's standing? No. Oh yeah, she's even shorter than Shining. Because she's a small pawn. Oh no. They're the same. Kinda. For this shot, I'm gonna lift her up. Actually, maybe I can make this the shorty table. Their table's just shorter because they're shorter. Oh, look at her, she's so short. Teeny weeny. And the reason for that is now I can bring her up. We'll make her float for now, but in the next bits I will or then other shots will bring her back down, but I didn't want to have it, so when I brought her down she was like biting a table or something. The main thing with them is they need to be looking at Celestia. Don't want to have her with glasses. Looks like he's got a slight smirk. Lighting. I copy paste stuff from a different scene with Fluttershy for this. This one says Fluttershy. I don't think I have this one running anymore. Oh, no, it still kind of does. Probably needs to be brighter though. It's meant to just hit the podium. I kind of like. I want to make her a bit brighter, but I also don't, because being she's white skinned, it's gonna just glow. And I'm getting a lighting error where the SSAO is not correctly processing. So usually a restart fixes that. Sometimes it like doesn't do the correct passing, but I'm not worried about it. So I feel like maybe the underlight needs to be brought down a little bit. And maybe this brought up a little bit.
With our very lives.
Maybe that under needs to be kept up. Because I want to make it look like she is definitely the brighter focus in the shot.
Takes like 2 minutes to finish.
I'm trying to add a little bit of volumetrics to create a little bit more of a like a light intensity thing right above her head. Really? 10 minutes?
I feel so.
Blood, indeed with our...
I was like, just gonna lay down for a quick second. Ow. I'm getting to be an old man.
Getting?
Oh, ouch.
You're younger than me, and yet you're older.
How it goes. Start turning gray.
This is the volumetric. Oh, I do have them in 2s. Aha, perfect. Not that strong though.
I still like the idea of her just giving this big grand speech and the audience is pretty much just going, yay, encore. She doesn't even know where she is. She just hammered.
Is balance in their placement?
Please, please. Just have her give the speech and just very funny. Just be like, hey, play Freebird.
No, because it would completely defeat the whole purpose of the video.
It would make it better. I stand by it.
I wonder if I should have not 2, but like. Well, you know what? I know how to make this work. I'm working in the shop before it for figuring out the volumetric lighting. Because if I know what it's going to look like here, I know how to position it in the next one. Because if I have a central light coming on, one thing, but if I have 2 coming from different angles, then I want to have the next shot coming from the corners. So, I'm trying to figure that out. Okay. So, this I can buff up just a bit more. Okay. Up. Let me take the cut off. Wow, that's way too strong of a far edge apparently. Oops. There we go. I accidentally moved the camera. Yeah, that lets the passes aren't working. And usually the cause of that is some limit was hit. And that's not good. Yep.
Can't put in any more lights.
Well, it's... I don't know what causes it, but every now and then it comes down to where... like, is it underlaid shadowed? No. Is this one shadowed? No. So, it's hard to tell. But when you look at volumetric lights, you see how it's kind of, like, staged in, like, layers? Mm-hmm. It's because it is in layers, and then they kind of blend together in post. Well, what's happening is... Normally, what will happen is it will render to blend together like this. So it's nice and smooth. But every now and then, a certain arrow will pop up where if I set certain things on, now this is rendered. So it's rendering without blending the layers of them together. And I don't know what causes it. I never figured it out. Sometimes it'll have 100 lights and it'll hit it, and sometimes it'll have 5. And I can... so in here, if I just turn off this top light, it'll fix it. If I turn off the second light, it fixes it. So is it that I hit a number limit, or is there a specific light that's causing that problem? I don't know. So it's confusing. But it means that, yeah, if I turn off one of these, it works. So then, if I want to make it all work, I have to go and find a single light to get rid of.
Just get rid of the one of them.
I could have a single light come in, but that doesn't make any sense for a stage. A stage is never going to have a single light come in, because all you're going to do is have harsh shadows. So it's always... Normally they have like 100 lights that are pointing at it. This, I was just going to go with it 2, and I wanted to do more, but if I'm going to hit this, then maybe not. I might just keep it, and on refresh it might fix itself. But, so now, like, for in the background here, I'd probably want to have their, normally I feel like in a stage like this, their underlights would be pretty bright, because they'd have something on their desks or something, and, she goes, these, but the rest of the light would be pretty dark. But I know that where is the... Yeah, like this could be brighter, probably. Oh, no, not that one. This one.
How many lights do you have in this
Valor.
This shot only has 11, but this one, not that one. This one has looks like 17. But I've had one map. The most lights I've ever had is like 110 or something.
You do all that time setting up 110 lights.
It was the one where it was the spinning one.
The spinning one.
The one with Little Pip and Blackjack standing still.
Oh, okay.
Because I had to make sure the light worked from every single angle.
Jeez.
This I only need like 11 or 12 because I'm only dealing with this shot. But if I were to expand that more and more and more, I'd have to add more and more lights for all the other stuff that are in the shot. This I do like, but I'm now to see if I can add more. I'm going to add this. This is an overlay, right? Yeah, perfect. And this is on cut on. No, let me cut off. So we're going to cut off this a lot quicker. You already did.
Oh.
She's sleeping right now.
Yeah, I believe it. It would fit her character pretty well.
This is going to be too tight to figure out what to do, so we're going to use drop. I want just the very, very top edge of this. Yeah, I want the top edge, but I kind of also want to have it bleed a little bit, but I think I might leave it. Oh, no, it's not that light. This light is... It will ignore some certain values and hit her right in the face. Meaning it was light in her eyes before, but it was okay because of the angle. No, that's not what I'm doing. That's not I'm doing it. Oh, probably this. Oh, it's the new one I added. That's what it was. So that one I have to look at. This one I should be able to just narrow it down. Okay. Okay. Because the eyes will take in the light and ignore any uber light values. It's useful because you can make it so it can shine on just the eyes and nothing else. But in this case, it was causing problems. But now it's fixed.
Our blood.
How bright that is, I would think that they're going to get a little bit of a light splash. But if I add that and then I can't keep lights here, I'm going to have an issue again. Might just save.
Unless you cut it into two different files.
If the light limit is based on this individual shot, it depends. So. Oh, I don't want to fix that. Let me see if I can fix that star. Can't 100%, but I think I can fix most of it by cheating.
Yeah, you could just fix it in post.
That star?
Yeah, just copy paste one of the stars over top of it.
In post?
Sure.
With a moving camera?
I didn't say. Okay, a little harder to move the camera.
You want to track it?
I'm sure there's some way to track it, but it probably would move a little bit and stand out.
What's the wall? No, flag. No, we're gonna cheat it. Okay, so I need to churn this. 360 divided by 5 is 72. So that's 288. This already has values on it. Oh no, this one good. I just gotta go the other direction. It's fine. Makes that easier. Kind of already did the math. 432. See what I did there?
Yeah, no, I'm curious how you're gonna get rid of the rest of it, though.
Do I need to? They're not in the shot. And if I really wanted to, I just go 144. I can put them in the shot and nobody will ever notice. So that means that somebody have to look over and be like, hey, why is there a star there? No, they won't.
I'll do it for him.
And then I kill you. Because you know our secrets.
I know too much.
Perfect.
Can't you just pull it forward?
I can't pull it forward all the way. If I do, to match its front, it's going to have that thing go through.
Right there.
But then I'm going to have this part of the wall coming through.
Do you notice it? Can't really notice it.
You can
I notice it less than the star.
No, I don't mind having a line on the star. I'm just going to get rid of most of it. Now this, if I really wanted to, then I would just render it twice and fix it. Like by masking out one of the other stars in the top. But I'm not going to bother with that. We are going to do. Let's figure out how close I can get this without being a problem. Okay. It will be an issue if I was far enough away.
Yeah, you're just like, why is there probably...
Well, no, actually, it's, there, you see, you can see a flash every now and then. But it won't be an issue with this. I'm pretty close. And I've already, I think, changed the camera to negate most artifacting issues. Yeah. Normally the Z-Near is 3. If this stayed at 3, yeah, then it would be issues. But I'm not. I'm sitting at 30. So 30 is not. Maybe she is.
Indeed, with our very lives.
In this shot, it is still broken. But I feel like it stands out less than that. But we could be like, every star stands for a leader of the government, but we don't like him. or that's one-eyed Jim. He's missing an eye, so we took out a leg of the star.
Makes sense to me.
Celestia talks Southern now.
Apparently.
If I really wanted to as well, I just will copy that over. It pops up with a star there as well. And then it's balanced. But if anything, you leave it like that, and then you just wait for that one person that asks the question, and then you'd be like, you need a hobby. Because you're digging into this video way too much.
Berate people. Like, maybe you need to get life.
Just for one frame, just like put like a pony's head poking through.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
That'd be so cute.
Because I knew who you had in mind.
That'd be cute.
No, and this is only 20. No. This is 24 frames. Yeah, 24. It would be noticeable.
Hey, can you guess which pony I'd want you to have their head poking through?
That's the reason I immediately followed up with no.
But she's adorable. She should be in everything.
No.
With blood.
Guess no Rainbow Dash then.
Nope. Though,
They're like,
would they be here at all?
yes, but they would be in the front row. Like,
No, put like all the friends right here, but Applejack right here.
just exist at
When everybody else is standing out, she's just still glaring at the front row. No, that I could do that, but do you see all the main six when Celestia says to war and to murder, and they're all like, "Yay!"
I don't know that they would be. Maybe they'd be the only ones not clapping. I don't know. Though I think Twilight would be conflicted as heck.
No, I don't think I'm going to put any of them in there. I'm going to say they're on assignment. They have a friendship lesson they're doing.
Yeah. I don't know what the story here is.
I don't know it enough either. Actually, he sent me most of the story, but it's still not enough information for some of the minor details to where I want to ask before making those kind of decisions.
I don't feel like one of the ponies of the story. Like, instead of looking for one more pony, it would be Twilight. Well, maybe next,
like over here?
Yeah, because she is her star pupil.
Well, but then...
You'd have her sister, the Royal Guard, leader of the Wonderbolts, and Celestia's star pupil.
What about Cadence?
Who cares about Cadence?
Okay, dude, nobody cares about Cadence.
Nobody gives a crap about Cadence. We know Twilight was always high
she
in
was
the heart.
she was the one I was thinking about putting over here, but I'm thinking that it would make more sense to put Luna and Cadence on one side and then Shining and her on one side. So you have the military focus and then the political focus. But I'm also that's probably way too much thinking into it.
I feel like Luna's the military focus too. She's kind of she's a fighter. And she has her own guard.
She is a fighter, but she doesn't have her game face on. She needs more anger. Oh wait, no, I was forgetting. Her story should actually have her not angry.
Just
nonplussed. Yeah. And I probably before like moving these two at all, I probably want to verify going forward the timeline, or is it okay to who's on there and whatnot. So I'll wait on that.
Now, always.
I feel like if
Her Highness Princess Celestia announces plans for a counteroffensive against the Hive, source of the changeling invasion that destroyed Canterlot.
Okay. Well, first, let's...
Because I feel like those three have already mentally prepared themselves for a fight. Twilight would be super aggro.
We have to murder? Yes, Twilight. You will stab your horn into their heart. And scream friendship. God, these are bone mergeable.
I feel like cadence would be more of a skill. She would know
Was it meant to be? Yes, it is. I thought that was simple. At this point, she actually steps backwards.
Thus against the source of the changeling invasion that destroyed Canterlot. Would you like to know more?
We must with Larry.
I think this is about the most I'm going to be able to do on this shot. Oh, her eyebrows. I do not want to do the eyebrows right now.
I feel like you really don't have to do too much with them.
Oh, they're more annoying than they should be. But in essence, though, this is at least most done. At least for what I can do now. This doesn't exist. This,
Somebody else is doing that part.
I don't know. I'm leaving it as is unless I do more.
She's cute.
Okay, so audience is probably not a good idea to have Barry as an audience member.
Why not? She's cute.
Because the hair. I need more.
Hair.
I need hair that's less. That stands out less. Her hair, if I have to repeat this model 30 times in the room, it's going to be hair that stands out more. So I want like Lyra's hair is more standard. Her hair is two-tone, but I'd have to use some people that have two-tone hair. No. If I'm going to choose anybody, I would probably choose somebody that has the same body structure, but not her, because she has 4 eye textures. That's extra materials being eaten up. Very little, but it is. And I need
You can always delete 2 of them.
No, I can't.
You can try. I don't want that to be the answer. I want a bunch of multicolored derpies.
Oh yeah, that's your stand-up.
I guess Rainbow Dash would be basically derpy, but
No, they're not exactly the same.
the hair type.
The hair is different.
I thought it was just color.
No, derpies. Actually, maybe, but I don't think it is. I thought hers is flatter, but it might be.
Well, I was under the impression it was just the same hair.
Oh, nope, it's not.
Okay.
You can definitely see hers falls down more. So, I think, and then Derpy's tail, I think, is shorter. Yeah. Digital Derpy. Turn off iFollow. Oh, there it is.
No.
Ta-da! No, a lot of the ones I used to grab were these ones. Not those ones. These ones. These are some nice generic looking ones.
I thought Barry Punch's hair was pretty generic.
Like that one could work. but I want to grab one specific. Hello, Clumsy.
Yes, I know, Derpy. Yay! Convince him to add more Derpy. The entire audience should just be Derpy.
This is a good standard male. So what I'm gonna probably need to do is, should I do 3 male and 3 female, or 4 male, 4 female?
And the rule of a question is the male to female ratio is always like...
No, it's model types.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So
I'm thinking more like 5 female, 3 male.
But it's only varying types.
Yeah.
How many varieties of look do I want to go with? And it has nothing to do with how many are going to be visible.
Ah.
Because if I just use the same male model and they all have the same exact hair, yeah.
It's a trend. Oh, back tone in there.
That's a different hairstyle. A very little difference, though.
Is that one dude from Fallout?
Yes and no. No, it's Trumpeteer, but yes, I overrode the textures to make it Jack, Monterey Jack.
Monterey Jack, yeah. When did you make him?
For the end of the Fallout video. No, that is the same hair. Damn it. Actually, I want to use his instead. This is the multicolor.
Hello.
How's it going? But no, at the very end of oh, that's the convention one, so it doesn't have it. No, at the very, very end, I did that, and I basically built his whole model, so he has the cheese on his butt, but I never utilized him for anything other than that.
I've never seen that.
You never watched the credits? It's like, it's on the video after the credits. She even has the bit here.
I never get past this part. I've never seen her sit down.
I always add stuff at the end so that people will actually watch the end.
She got soda! I haven't seen this. It's been so long. That's why I didn't know when he used Monterey Jack. He's so cool. I got extra video from one of my favorite videos.
It's been there the whole time.
I didn't know.
It's never been anything but. No,
Wait, what was that with the little people?
though that was just showing other videos based on it.
Adam's video.
No, I like putting stuff after credits because it actually gets people to stick around.
Wait a minute, how much stuff have I missed? Because I've never watched past the credits on any of your videos.
Really?
No.
The I'll Fly, or not I'll Fly, what was the one? That one didn't have credits.
My mind is blown right
That didn't have credits. The Just Banishment, I didn't add anything.
I've never seen it, no, sir, yeah. Also, hello.
It's only on longer ones, but I haven't done a longer one in a while. Remembrance had something at the end.
Just the photos, right?
Them with the photos and Pinkie Pie swinging down. I mean, it's super short, but yeah, at the very end here, there's the photos, but then at the end they're all like kind of looking at the pictures.
I do think I have seen that, yes. And she's in the suit. But I think I've only ever seen it once. What about the alchemy?
The credits themselves are
Okay.
because that's because when it just fades to them with the music cutting back in. and then it just does the spin arounds. But to do this was actually complicated because how do I maintain the text with everything? So I actually had done 2 renders, and one of the renders had a block through here with reference points. So it had 4 different blocks, and I did that render, and then when I was doing the text on there, I did a corner pin, and I corner pinned and tracked it, because tracking hasn't worked so well, and I don't know how to make it work well, so I just corner pinned it, and then had it move along with it, so that it told me where to put it to follow correctly, so that they don't just look like they're following kind of with, but that it actually looks like it's attached in space. So I had each of these shots had a version with that tied to it.
The skull guy, is that supposed to be?
Oh, and also then making it so that the text actually looks like it fades away behind, and then the sliding in. Oh yeah, that's right. This render took forever because this wasn't just a video version of it, it was the actual render of it. So it was all the different pieces that made up this video, and then with this background bit that had like 18 effects on it to make it blend into the background. So this part of the video took longer to render than the rest of it. Like by multitudes. So yeah, that was just something for fun at the end. Astraeo. Oh, this is the convention version. As we're walking down the...
Yeah, I see that. The thing that took me off with the fall effective one is it just stopped, and I thought that was everything else. Here it keeps going on, so you know there's still stuff happening. But I thought I'd never seen that end bit with the fall effective.
Super Thrill, I don't think had anything in that. No. So I can't remember. Some of these are old enough that I don't remember.
You know. What? Hey.
And that actually, like,
It's been a while since I've seen this one.
that says, by royal decree of her Royal Highness Princess Derpy Hooves of the Muffin, every stallion, mare, and foal shall be gifted 1 muffin per day for eternity. This gift shall be brought by Pegasus. And then I just did Lord Lipsum after that. I was thinking about putting more, but I just decided that was enough to just kind of put some at the beginning. After that, she is summoning the demons.
Well, you gotta have the demons for the muffin deliveries. She's a good horse. She knows what the people want.
Doors, dragon, no. Excuses, no. And this one kind of does. She's just flying away. But that was mainly because I was going to put on there the advertisements for other videos for this, so I wanted it to be nice and empty. Plus, I thought it was just funny them. This. That has it, but that's with the credits. Grover's Demise was too short. User Rise is not actually a video. I'll Fly didn't. No, too short. Lara Fatale. No, that one didn't have credits. Making my way down the Milky Way. No. Oh, this one did.
Really? This one's... That was adorable.
She's going, no. No.
I want the ending to the, Rainbow Scootaloo falling is just Rainbow pulling away at the last second, being like, psych! And Scootaloo just slamming into the ground.
No, I think that's it for now. But I try to put it in when I can.
Yeah. I was...
You're just like, I didn't actually care who made this or worked on it.
I already knew who worked on it.
Yeah, but there's other people that were involved.
Yes, but I'm...
The voice actors. The voice actors?
Yeah.
From that one?
I never played with it.
Who played the rest? Did you ever even look? You can't read? Oh, okay. You know, I'd call bullshit, but no, that makes sense. There we go. That'll be a good other stallion. No, it's basically Soren's model, or his hair anyway.
I can't remember the name of that horse. I saw him a lot lately. He's the same thing.
Sorry, just catching up clumsy. Congratulations on the training. The bus operator, that must be a hard job for right now.
Yeah, I can't imagine a lot of people are taking the bus. One of those things people try to avoid. Well, I guess it is an essential. Some people have no choice to do.
Oh, there.
Starfy!
No, it's not.
It's her eye.
I'm using this model.
It's still Derpy. She just fell in a vat of blue.
What about her hair?
She dyed it. It's fine. It's still Derpy. I recognize a Derpy when I see a Derpy.
I might actually use one of the... Oh, no, this one's a pretty plain hair.
That's Barry Punch's hair.
No, I think hers is this one. Or no, that's Shirley's hair.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. We're using that model. So this is... the females over here. We'll line them up. We got those two females, and then we got this male over here, and oops. Actually, it's probably still male. Yep. Okay. Wait, no, that's wrong. Two. Okay. This. We need females onto it. One. So the first number is going to dictate the template number. It's just mainly an identifier for myself on hair type. And then the last number is going to be the number identifying how many I've copy pasted. So.
Seriously, you have to understand. Boop, derpy, pony. Boop, derpy, pony. Pony, derpy, boop. Boop, boop. Derpy, pony.
Encouraging words.
Yeah.
There we go. I fixed Derpy.
No. We become two horses.
No, I fixed Derpy.
She focused, you know, no! Derpy, come back! Yay, she's talented. That's all that is. It's just super talented. It's a new trick. She learned it from Punkus. Yay, she's so happy. Look at that dance. No. She danced too hard. Why you must torture this horse?
What was the name of the old dance from GoldenEye? The glitch dance.
I have no idea.
I think it was the meme was called Get Down.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the meme that is?
No. I played like GoldenEye like 5 times in my life.
You had to take the 60... If any of the NPCs were there and you took the cartridge out while it was running to basically just touching, but where it would like sometimes touch and sometimes not, all the NPCs would freak out. Mm-hmm. From their waist, all their other bones would stop flying all directions.
The magical days of cartridge games. You get a lot of weird glitches. That's the thing I remember the most about cartridge games. Is sometimes they would work, but they'd be all glitched.
It was Gidon, but it ended up being for Get Down. But the meme ended up being where people would record themselves jumping and then taking various bits of it to make it look like the glitch. It's gonna cut the music out, but
people found amazing ways.
That's gonna. I have to do it from the beginning.
Yeah. Even then, it's
it's still gonna be stupid. But I wonder if I can find a GIF of it. Yeah, so this would be what they would do. And so, this might actually be, this is the original.
Get down.
So then it would play this song, it would be like, dun 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 dun, and it would have to, every time as soon as they started doing that. And this is like meme, like super, super old, like historical meme. Because it's for GoldenEye.
Oh yeah. N64 came out in the 90s. Late 90s.
Let's see here. In 2008. So it was 12 years ago. So that's old memes. This is Rage Comic period.
Man, I was out of college in 2008. Calling it old makes me sad.
I was 23.
Yeah.
So yeah, just 5 years out of high school. But yeah. So that's what watching the videos where people do that, where they have them jump in the air, and then they take a bunch of stop motions of themselves in the air, and they do that because then it looks like they're doing the same thing. It was funny. It was actually pretty funny.
The old days of the internet.
It was called Get Down because the sign that it was put with was Get On, which is, I think, translated into Get Down, and so it just ended up being a funny thing. But yeah, old memes. Now it's like. It used to be that for memes, people would like do the Rage comics where they would put time and effort into making all these things. Now they just go and like grab images of other stuff that just matches and they put text on top of it. People are lazy. Remember the old framed black image with the black? It would be an image framed in a black background with the text at the bottom. And it was making fun of the inspirational posters.
Yeah.
That was the meme format for a long time. I made a bunch of those when I was younger.
I was never much of a memer. Can't claim to be. The first memes I remember were like peanut butter jelly time.
Well, that's old people memes. I lived with somebody that was a 4chaner, so so I heard all the memes before they became mainstream. I'd be like, hey, look at this one. He'd be like, oh yeah, that was on 4chan like 3 weeks ago. It's already gone and passed. It's just now. It's now just making its way to the public circuit. I'll use him, but his hair is also a little bit specific. I'm not too worried about it because if you have a whole audience of mixed colors. And it's going to be more difficult to do that because the goal is I do not need to retexture anybody. It's that I go and give them all like a light gray base for hair and skin, and then I do a color override to add color to it to make it whatever hue I want them to be. So by doing that, I'll have 6 models with 1 texture loaded per. Then every copy paste after that is only copying their animation and their like ID and everything. It makes it a lot less memory intensive. But if I have a unique texture loaded for each, that's a lot more memory. Because each texture could be like 32 or 64 megabytes just for the body. Plus, a lot of these single-haired ones are just a tiny, tiny little texture, so it's even less memory.
Season 1 of what?
I actually just realized that I probably shouldn't have these 2 shots split right now. I'm guessing that I'm going to do everything in one, and then I'm just going to have to deal with the other. But I'll worry about that later. Okay, I need at least one, maybe two females, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to just do more females than males.
That would fit.
Nobody's going to look at the audience and be like, I counted that there's 53% male, and that doesn't make any sense. But this is this is where the power is handled. All the males are there.
Why would they be there?
Because
they're only used for mating and nothing else.
There was a TV series like that where a disease had went through and killed all the males, and all that was left was females, and they're like, "Yay, no more war!" But there was, but then all the males that were immune were basically just in whorehouses, and it was illegal, so they were all underground whorehouses. It was a weird show.
So all the women had power, and they were just using the men as
all the women were forcibly having to be with other women, even because there was nobody else.
Not a lot of men.
But then the ones then those whorehouses became very popular.
I would imagine. Just I'm imagining it real hard.
I don't think that was quite the wording you want to use. Okay, yeah, I do want one more female. The other reason, too, of using these ones, the VNs, is the enhanced use a lot more memory. I would actually love to be able to use, like,
that sword. Oh.
Crash.
It's been a while since you say it hasn't.
Yeah, but autosave goes back 10 minutes, so most I'm going to lose is a couple loads. Not anymore.
See.
They said, "You want to be famous?" I'm like, no.
It's like, sir, I already have horse fame. Need nothing else.
No, actually, I didn't lose anything.
No, that's good.
No, but this model, it's broken.
She got chest hair.
I was working on doing some stuff to it. That's her wings are broken too. This was the old models that the wings had no bones, and the tail had no bones, the hair had no bones, and I was working on adding them. So these models, you actually look at it. Look at how many. Yeah, look, if you see how many polys are in this one, then you go to the VN.
Yeah.
Is a lot more.
4 times as many.
Yeah, so this is the KP Shadow Squirrel ones, and they weren't bad. They were a great base, but you can definitely see the polygon edges, and these ones now are a lot smoother on the edges. So, and then all those added bones. So the stuff I was working on doing, I just threw away because. But this one, every time I load it, you get some weird Rainbow Dash with like broken wings because I had no idea what I was doing. And chest hair. Chest hair that's coming out of just this small area.
Yes. I'm very proud of it.
But the nice thing about that is when I need a massive amount of background ponies, one shot I was working on a while back was like that. But I didn't care because they were so far away, is I loaded these ones. Because they're a lot less polygons. Yeah, way less resource intensive. But if I can't do that, I'll just go with the VN models. But therefore, I don't want to utilize the enhanced or the augmented because that's going to be too much. Today's my off Friday, so it was nice. I didn't do shit. Well, I went grocery shopping. Held my breath the entire time.
Yep. I got off work an hour and a half early, so I was pretty happy about that.
So this is a different hair, but I'm looking for... Oh, maybe that? I think that was the one I was going to grab No, if I'm gonna grab this one or this one, I'm gonna grab this one.
I'm not a big fan of the poofy hair.
That's fine, because I'm gonna use it. Oh wait, no, that one I do already have. Maybe I'll grab that other one.
There you go. Just throw her in there. She'll stand. She won't stand out at all. Is that a moth version of Rainbow Dash?
I don't know.
It's on your computer.
I downloaded a lot of things over time.
Why? She's cute.
I went through and downloaded most models that because this one worked.
Anthem Star.
This is Sea Swirl.
Oh, Sea Swirl.
It's the dolphin one. I know that one.
Yes.
Now I downloaded most models because I wanted the naming of the bones. I wanted to update my naming scheme. Hello, Blurba. When I was shopping at noon, there was tons of people there, but most of the non-fresh stuff was gone, and even some of the fresh stuff was gone. Like I tried to buy like the normal 4-pack tomatoes, and those were gone.
Eventually, we're gonna have to start eating each other.
But like bread had just been restocked, so that was nice. I was able to grab good bread. But also bread, I guess, isn't shelf-stable. Bananas were actually a good bit empty. But
Pretty sure bananas just self-replicate.
But any of that stuff, I would wash before eating it. Because it was in an area where somebody could pick it up, touch it, and then put it down. So...
Get the virus and then get them.
No, because if everybody does that, then we're not flattening the curve.
Well, we just don't know how.
It can still be serious for us too, though. Especially for you. You only got a half a lung.
1.5 lungs. If I only had half a lung, I'd be here.
Oh wait, did I name? I named one of these a female. Well, I got 4 females. Alright, now I get to do the real fun part. No. I've got to make them all look very basic and plain. Because right now, they're all... when you use the color override, it adds color to whatever's already there. Well, if I go and try to add color to something that is... It just wouldn't work. I have to flatten the color.
Well, sir, you're correct. I'm not that interested in dudes.
Oh, if laundry detergent's just there, just wash your hands with laundry detergent.
What happened?
Yeah, toilet paper's out, but like at least for us, we're good till like July.
You got a fort downstairs.
No, I bought a 24-pack like in December, and it's just for how fast we go through it. It's gonna take us forever to get through it. So we still have 15 rolls from that. So I'm good. We're good on that. Paper towels, I can see, is running out of more. But even then, there's other options. You know, wiping your butt's a different story. But soap and stuff, huh? I have some. But we don't need to. Okay, so I need to find each of the textures for these ones.
I'm guessing people are already buying up tissue boxes.
You know, I wonder if I can save even more memory. If I have all of them, all the females point to a single texture, that would actually reduce the texture count by 3. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it in its base file. So then it's hardwired in. They were saying that there was an upsurge in the purchase of bidets.
No one else did. All that
It's a water fountain.
I know it's a water fountain.
It's a drink.
No.
It doesn't touch the butt. The water comes up and then hits the butt.
Okay. The water in the toilet hasn't touched the butt either. So I'm not drinking anything here. But, and for the longest time, I've always thought, I bet those are nice. I bet if I would kind of wish I had one. And then when I had the opportunity, I'm just like, nah. Because all it really is a sink that you put your butt over.
And then you get nice cool water going, woo! Are they all in this
Crack
folder?
a fire hydrant and stand in front of it and just...
What was her
Weird
name
back
again?
down.
This was Deep Blue. Oh. Did this override? No, it didn't.
It's just that it's
No, okay, they are. Okay.
it's the topic of the season, Syria. It's what everyone's talking about.
The whipping of butts.
Look at that cute face.
So what I need to do with this, and actually she might be the best base to go from with this. And actually,
But she got fish.
if they all had exactly the same cutie mark, would it be noticeable?
I mean, maybe, but you could just... I feel like somebody would notice. It wouldn't be noticeable, but there'd be that one guy.
Yeah.
And then everybody would just, like, upvote.
So I'm thinking I'll keep each of those different hairstyles to a unique body texture, but the hair I can override to a single one. I think that should work. Okay. So for this, then, I need to make sure that the cutie mark is not affected. So actually, I'm just going to select everything not that. Select inverse. Okay. And then this will be okay. This one's done. No, any key marks I put on here is going to be in here a lot, so I need to, I'm only going to have 4, so I'm just keeping with whatever is there. Should I keep no level of detail on? Or LED? That might blur the cutie mark, but that's fine.
It's fine. Just
Because it'll reduce processing from a distance, so that might actually help. For now, though, because I don't want to go through and get all that figured out, I'm going to copy, or I can just have them all linked to this one. I can go through and change all their base ones. For body VMT, though, I need to have this redirect to gray. Then for hair, the rest of them too. So we need hair and tail, but those are going to... Oh, hair front? That makes this hard. Oh, no, it won't. No, it's fine. See, this is a much smaller one. I like that.
You're making them both gray?
Mm-hmm.
Gray coat, gray mane.
For now. You don't know what I'm doing?
I know what you're doing. Part of me wanted you to make that mane yellow.
No. You ain't get what you want. Was it Mick Jagger that sang that one? Who was it that sang that song?
You can probably get what you want.
You can't? Who sang that? Is it Mick Jagger? The Rolling Stones. But who's the lead singer for that? Mick Jagger.
And Keith Richards.
I don't care about Keith Richards. I care about being right. The voice just clicked for me. Okay, so we need to have her hair go hair gray. And this one, hair. Okay, now to ensure it worked. Oh, need tail too. Okay, so it does work. So, she's two-tone, but that's fine. Oh, wings, yeah. Hair. It's the same color anyway. Alright, now I need to do that with the other ones too, so I need to figure out what their names are.
What was that pony's name?
It is Deep Blue, though she is now very blue.
It'd be better if it's a dark blue.
So it's Emerald.
This is dark.
So we go to Emerald, and we'll go to her hair. And her body. So for now, I don't care about who being who. All right, what? Your name is Seasquirrel. Oh, I touched her before, apparently. I've exported a lot of stuff here. See, the problem I'm going to also have is horns. I wonder if I can just do a flat texture for a horn. Probably not. I'll fix that in a sec here. The first one I did, she doesn't have wings, okay. So her hair. Yeah.
These two of the stallions you have, both earth ponies?
Yeah.
I'd make one of them okay.
Yeah, I can throw wings or horns on anybody. There's separate models for those. I just load that in and bam, done.
I mean, that one's just soaring without wings.
It's easier to and a lot of those I probably can just leave it, the horn or wings or whatever. And even these guys, I bet you if I put no wings on any of them, nobody even knows. And anyways, this is supposed to be like Parliament. There's no Pegasus there, they're all unicorns.
I can handle there being no.
It's the truth.
No males in Parliament. No Pegasus.
Okay, now who is our last guinea pig? Shoeshine. His name is Shoeshine?
Oh. It's like, what is your destiny? Shine shoes, apparently. That's depressing. It's like, no, it's really enjoyable. It's like iPads. I hope you don't starve in.
Oh, they have boots, you bootshine. Okay, that horn though. There. I just put the example, match it exactly, and this will be fine. So this will be horn gray, and this will be saved in deep blues just so it's consistent. I guess I really don't need to be in there. I can just go to horn. Okay. And let's see how Discord did. I never actually exported it. All right. So these actually should be okay, males go. They're like a dancing band, like. So we're going to. Oh, they both see my card. That's fine. You are number 1. 2, 3, and 4. All right. But now I'm probably going to make, if I do 3 color variants for each, that's 12. Which, if it was 200 needed, would be each of those color variants 10 times. Which is not that bad, actually.
So you have to make each of those 10 different colors?
No, if I make each of those 3 different colors, then it would make 12 different variants. And then if there's 200 total, then about half of that would be the females. So it would be about 110, 120, which would be 10 of each color. So I'm thinking I could probably, it shouldn't be that hard. Well, no, 12 different colors to me, all different from each other, would already be difficult. So I think I'll just stick with 12. I'm going to keep the eyes the same color. I'm not going to bother with those. I don't, even if it mismatches. We'll just say that they had like a disorder. So that means that each of these, oops, are going to be slightly different. Okay with copying now. No. Okay, now I think I am. Oh, no. Anything I do to them now is going to save me time later. So if I'm going to have to add the color bit to all of them, if I do it now, it'll just make it easier. Yeah. So now if I want to make this one like slightly purple, we could do 1, 0.7, 0.9, and now we got purple pink. So that's why I did it the way I did it.
Yeah, I figured that.
And then if I want to make them darker, I could do 0.2, 0.8, 0.6, and now they're like a deeper green. Or even I could go like a deep blue. So that's but for now I need to keep them white. So that was why I did that. And if I did pure white, it's annoying. So that's why I did kind of a grayish. All right. So
you can even just leave
the white. Well, yeah, but I still color the main, or I wouldn't keep them that bright of a white. I would still dumb it down a little bit. Even rarity is not that white, I don't think.
That is how it goes.
So just about prepping to save myself some trouble. She doesn't have anything else. thought so. I didn't actually open that one.
It almost looks like a backward down.
When they're opposite? Make like these two have black hair and these two have black skin. Yeah, because if I didn't do this ahead of time, every time, or out of those 12, I would have to go into each one and do its override. So if I do, I'm getting it added now, so it's less problems later. So that one's done. The more time you spend preparing, the better off you are, no matter what.
There's a new Monster Hunter monster in the workshop. Okay.
I haven't downloaded them all. I've only downloaded the ones that I've had a need for, or I think I can have lip sync. Though I haven't actually put the time into to doing any other lip sync editions, but I do at some point. If I can remember how the hell I do it. It's weird to think that the Rathalos stuff I originally started over a year ago. Okay, so that one is done. Did I do number 4 and none?
I remember when you first started working on the model, and I thought to myself, huh, that's interesting.
That usually means that you think it's really, really stupid and you're trying to be nice.
I thought it was cool you were learning about the models a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I did. It just wasn't pony, so my interest was mild.
Being selfish.
No.
So you can boot dragon.
He's all scaly.
You're scaly?
No, he's scaly. I didn't touch that.
Okay. The Ghost Brigade. Oh, it's probably is it that guy?
They showed another penny? It's not the Rathian?
Well, they did the Rathian before. This one is now for the new Esophagiga. Or how you say that. All of them look very similar.
I see.
No, that's Rathian. Okay, that. Do I need anything else to do with these? Obviously, I'm going to change the underlying skin, but since it's tied to the original and not an override, it doesn't matter. Because I can change one file to change all 3, or however many I have. So yeah, I think that is fine. So I'm just going to get these. Even spaced out across. Okay.
I'm just imagining all 4 of them being like, "Come play with us," all at the same time, speaking in a single voice. Leading into my death. Because I follow him. But I'd probably die.
So even with how many models I have loaded right now, my memory is still sitting under 2300, which is pretty good. And that's after it's been open for a little while. So still running pretty good. That's my main concern. And I have a feeling I'm gonna get through all this, and then I'm gonna remember something that needs to be done in each bottle, and I'm gonna be like, bah!
Yes, I agree. We need more bones.
No,
We need
we already got
more.
the ghost army commences.
You never end up enough.
No. So, alright. Now I need to color them. So, let's just pick the first one here. Let's see here.
This one.
No, we're gonna go with
Well, I think gray would be a really nice color for the coat.
we're gonna go with here. And then
Very edge. Is that your red and black OC? She's very edge. You can't really make out any of her facial features.
actually she's not edge enough. Hold on.
No.
She also has to have super energy powers.
Oh my.
So she's glowing.
Okay. Well, that is appropriate.
Let's put one in the audience. It's like for freaking the Mr. Manhattan of ponies.
Everybody else is
Manhattan.
like looking at the stage. She's just the one pony looking back at the camera off the corner of her eye.
She just goes like this to the camera, like.
She's so edgy.
Okay, so what color do we want to go with this? Let's go with.
Sorry, I gotta call.
No, that's not blue enough.
No, you broke it.
That's a good blue.
It still looks like it.
Then hair. No.
I didn't say that.
Hair, it can probably even go with the same as here, but then like drop it down about half brightness.
You gonna go that hair color the same as the coat color?
Maybe a little bit. Yeah, color theory is not my profession. What would go with a light blue?
Well, you got that wheel that you can just pull up.
Hmm?
It's a wheel that tells you what all the complementary colors and stuff are. That you can just pull it up on your phone.
Yeah, but how do I match it to the exact color that I have there?
You just guess it a bit. You use the wheel and you just kind of guess it.
Here's a good one. Okay, so it looks like I could almost go purple. Deeper purple. That's not too bad. I don't want to have any of that just stand out too, because like if there's gonna be 10 of them, if they have like super bright colors that stand out too much, it's like no. So we'll call that one good. So you can go in the background. Okay, so let's go with a red on this one.
Pink's cute.
We'll go with that.
I mean, she's already got Cheerlee's hair, so giving her a pink coat kind of makes you look even more like Cheerlee.
It says here, bubblegum arbor or harbor.
Almost like the color you got now, maybe a little darker. It's just straight up Cheerlee now.
Yeah, I might want to stick with something other than that for the color. That'll work. Yellow.
It always struck me every time the show accidentally put a alicorn into a shot. I did that sometimes.
Does that work? I don't know.
That's just a chart of colors this person likes. It's not necessarily a complementary color chart.
Yeah, but it works. So, like, 'cause I mean, I thought this kind of worked. So,
Yeah.
could even just try like a. I feel like that's gonna kind of stand out.
I think if anything, it's kind of dull.
Well, yeah, but if it's dull, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because when we turn the lights on, they're gonna look like that.
Yeah, I don't think that stands out.
So maybe if I add just a, let's just put that tint of red back in there, like that. That's not too bad.
She's the color of a salmon. Name her salmon. That's
It's
right.
okay, she's got fish.
Chat, you have to name each
She's
of
got
these
fibs.
OCs.
She's got
These
fibs.
OCs. And name each of these OCs as he's creating them. This is OC generator now. The stream. Her name's Salmon.
If you give a name, I will put it on the model.
That's Salmon.
This one? Okay, with this one I will name Salmon.
Not Salmon. That'd be the one behind her.
If there's a name that you can come up with for that one.
I can only think of Derpy. When I look at that. It's just blue Derpy.
Okay, this one, let's go with a green. I was never able to find a green that worked.
That's cute.
Reject point EX3, that's too edge and mean.
He sounds like a Terminator. He got rejected from the other Terminators in the Terminator school.
Now this is the test. Does this coloration bit work on horns?
I mean, that's essentially
does.
Lyra's color.
Look at that.
Just about.
No, Lyra's bluer, I believe.
Yeah. Young Granny Smith.
But no, it's what color goes with green. Like, they have pink here, but gray?
I always thought like turning it. It looks like a pink.
Actually, that does kind of work. I'm gonna go a little lighter though.
Lime fish.
They're not gonna be all fishy. Clumsy muffins? Okay, this one will be clumsy muffins.
I'm okay with
The equestrian.
this. Yeah, it's muffins for rules. Now we gotta think of a one for the green unicorn. Silver Slang, the green one? You wanna call her radioactive? There we go, she's radioactive.
I mean, she could.
She could be, you never know. It's a war. Given that she has like, oh no. she should not be. She needs social distancing. Social distancing. The other ponies need to get away from that.
It's just a standard glow.
I kind of almost want to just call her Anon because of the dark hair and green body. She's an Anon pony. Gray pony. Gray pony. There's a blue pony, a salmon colored pony, a green pony, and a purple pony.
It says here that like doing a like a line. Oh, that's the wrong one.
That's her coloration.
Well, not her. I'm talking about this one. Or that'd be like a. I think it'd be like a 7090. Actually, it's not too bad.
Her hair looks like
Either that, or it would be. That'll work. That's too long of a name. Okay, what do we want to name this one?
I think we was thinking of the salmon colored pone when he's with the gray pone. Because I can kind of see that in the right light.
The ponies, they go to attack. Dun 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 dun
Ready
dun
for
dun.
war.
Pinky red.
Sure.
Well, then we'll call this one greeny gray.
Gray.
This one salmon.
I mean, we kind of did that already. Salmon.
This one blue perps.
Bloopers.
But okay, we will name it Pinky Red. I'm okay with it because it is somewhat descriptive. Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't know, that's named based off their color scheme. I don't know that any of them are. Except for purple smart, blue fast.
Blue fat.
Blue fat.
What kind of colors haven't I covered here? I haven't really covered a yellow, but I don't know how to do a yellow.
I mean, there you go. Kinda. It's like a sickly green.
It's a bit better.
Is it? Still looks like the same to me.
In the light here, though?
I mean, I guess she kind of almost looks like a daring do shade.
It's already running at like 6 frames a second just with that army going.
Yeah, I mean, made the stallion shit.
Well, and they're not moving. And I was hoping to do approximately 50 of these at a time.
If your computer
because 50 would be for these seats. It would be basically 12 to 13 of these seats. So this would be the first 2 rows alone would be 18.
You're just gonna have to only have so many turned on at a time.
Well, that's the idea. But if I wanted to do the first 2 rows so that it'd be nice and easy, because you do the first 3 rows. But then it's going to get harder and harder as time goes. But some of these seats in the back, I do not need to worry about. And actually, I can probably.
We could probably. Which is a pain.
Well, no, Berry Punch is going to go away. I just haven't gotten rid of Berry Punch because I want to copy the animation for the set.
Oh, here.
I can get rid of though some of these chairs. Though this is going to be it's the final shot a little closer. It's actually a different angle. Same seats though. Kind of. Oh no, it's fine. I can get away with cheating, right? Why is that a different camera angle?
Would you?
Which one's easier? This one. No, because I'll probably have to deal with a little bit of some ponies in the background here, unless I decide to take this camera, just shift it, and let's just zoom in a teeny bit, just to there. By having it here, I have effectively gotten rid of the need for putting anybody in any of these areas. Well, before I did. So because of that, now I can go through here and erase effectively these seats. And I can just say that there's nobody back here. There's nobody in row 9.
I don't think the seats are going to make that big a difference.
No, but now I have a better count as to how many I need. Like even here, these seats are taking up memory, but I need to make sure, because you can see the line there. So this is the line for the camera.
You can just delete that big mural in the back for now. That thing's got to be eating up a ton of memory.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
No. It's not eating up much memory at all. It's just one thing with... And each of those individual parts are just colors. They're not textures. So this thing's actually... The ponies are eating up way, way more.
Right.
This has almost no polygons in it, comparatively.
You need your... No, I think we're all gonna watch a movie together. Not together. Everybody's trying to keep it distance.
Yeah, I can't get away from Michael, sadly enough. Because this chair, technically, there's going to be some kind of ponies visible there. And for that one, yes. For these ones, though... I'm pretty sure that's about as cleaned up as I'm going to get it. And like there, I'm still going to have some people showing. But now I cannot move this camera out from where it is. But the only thing I thought about doing was either zooming in, like having it kind of do this, or a slow pan across, like kind of
You can always have
like this. I can't hit that many keys at once. Or yeah, so and the nice thing with that though is when I put all these guys in the crowd, I can split the file to where everybody that is up here, including these 4, can be gone completely. Including Celestia, including the desk, podium, everything, and then just focus on the audience. And it's completely separate renders. But I'll probably have to save them as different files when I get to that point. Once I figure out the audience for these guys, I'm right now figuring out the coloration. But once I actually start going and doing the animation, I can't actually go and build the audience until I'm completely done with everything else. It's just about I have the tools ready to do it. I forgot the wing on that one. Oh, but now, row-wise, this is the equivalent of the front. So towards the back I have to add a couple more, but not that many more. That's what I was trying to figure out with this. This group will be a lot easier. This only has 5 across, this has 6. Alright, back to my Ghost Army. Is that better? Oh, I don't want yellow, because yellow with light hitting it's just gonna glow.
Pink. It's gonna really look like a shiny.
Think of the colorations needed for salmon. That's just Google.
No, it's only this is good.
How is that not? Oops. Okay, that's a bit more salmon. A little bit more, I think, red in there. That works. No, we can't name this one Pinky Red. That one's named Pinky Red. You're looking at, I know.
I'm looking at Taylor.
Okay, you got this one.
And finish the last one.
This one's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I wasn't looking at your thighs. That was you. You were paying attention to the backside.
Make sure everything's in order. Professional collections. they're very much getting a Marvel 5.
Go one shade darker. We need more shades of gray. That's kind of Octavia.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have kids. There's so many ponies in the show. There's so many postings. Most of the good ones are sort of things like this. Yeah, that's my baby. That's how good it is.
Or
Now I'm starting to wild stuff.
mod vibe. But that's fine because it's not mod's hair.
Yeah.
This one's just hard because that is the hair they use for Octavia. So. And I don't care if some of these colors match, it's more about just having an array of different ones.
Great ponies.
Hmm?
A lot of great ponies.
There's only one.
Marvel.
Oh, on the show, yeah. How about a brown? Oh, I need a name for that one. Poofy Poof. Let's go Puffy Poof.
I want to color it.
Oh, I read that first. I like Dark Bark too, but that's not with the color. It's like from Dragon Quest. Puff Puff. It's good.
Maybe if I could start staying home all day, I could play it and work from home.
I worked. I was in a lot of meetings.
Did you talk in any of them?
Yes. One of them was I had set up specifically because I had to work with my boss in regards to an update to a form used for tailoring your projects, and that somebody had handed me before they quit.
I could never do a meeting. Like in general, I hate any kind of meeting. I hate. Like if I'm on the phone with my boss, I'll start letting him know after like 5 minutes I don't want to talk to him anymore. Like just casual, like well I better get back to this now. Because I don't want to be on this phone no more. If you can't tell somebody what you need to tell them in 5 minutes, you're spending way too much time trying to...
Well, a lot of the times the meetings are set up so that people can collaborate and have a single location where everybody that has a voice can state what it is that they're looking to do. So that's the whole point of a meeting. I have a lot of one-on-ones with my boss, which normally just, what are you doing? Do you need help in doing it? And do you need me to get involved with anything? And that's all those are.
That's all you need.
Yeah, so the one-on-ones are quick. But when you get a group together, it's normally because, hey, we're doing this. Is this going to F with what you're doing? Kind of, those are mainly what they're for. Or training. I do training too. This one could use actually the same color as this one for hair, almost.
I just feel like leaving her hair white.
Like... Really? This is weird.
I think it was less weird because it's not so white already.
Okay, yeah, no, I think you're right, actually. I'm gonna see if I can dumb it down just a little bit. I don't think I barely did anything. No, this will work. No, I think I've actually seen some ponies with that kind of hair. She's like a moon pie. Like the oatmeal thing with the cream? Her name is Moon Pie. It's because she poops at night.
I mean, that is the best time.
She's a janitor. She cleans up poop. That's what she does. But she doesn't have a scooper, so she has to use her hands.
She doesn't have hands.
She has to use her hands, and because of that...
She has to use her mouth.
doing? She's definitely very sad.
She's very. She doesn't like her backstory.
Time to go to work.
No. She's gonna be the first one to get corona.
Nom nom.
No.
Yes.
This is serious. Like, truly didn't need that. The pony whose job it is to pick up poop with their mouth.
You know, I was thinking of saying something like that, but I had ethics and morals, and then you're just like, hey, I gotta think more on the butt.
You're trying to give the horse hands. No.
She picked it up with the hoof. She gotta get it together, and then and then she's like, oh.
She can't walk and carry it.
She push
over their nose. It's an anti-pooping device.
Hey, the ponies have to poop, and somebody's got to clean that stuff up.
I know.
Okay, what should we do for this one? What colors are we missing? We don't really have an orange.
This is true. I mean, you can do it the one.
Yeah.
Orange and yellow.
Well, an orange is going to be kind of a brownish, and that would be too like that.
You don't have any like red ponies. You got purple ponies.
This one's red.
It's purple.
It's reddish. I mean, you're talking like
a light red.
Oh, that's in the right direction.
Yeah, there you go.
It's really bright though. And how is that really any different?
There's a huge difference. One purple, one red.
I don't know. I feel like it's red is just too much.
Yeah, it does stand out.
Oh no, not like that kind of red.
Make your name black now. I don't know. What's a different color then? You got green.
Actually, this is like a light blue. There's a deeper blue.
Yeah, dark blues are more stallion. Well, that's the same.
No, it's not.
There's very little difference.
But it doesn't have to be all different. Or I can have some similarities. So like
I feel like there's an entire rainbow of colors we're missing here. When we get to number 8, we're just
there's there.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's proper like lavender. I like that. Yes.
And maybe like a deeper blue hair.
What's the complementary color say for? That works.
Yeah, actually,
I like
it's
that.
kind of like a Luna color.
Yeah.
Let me try. I copied it here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that because otherwise it doesn't really stand out as varying from its base.
What to name that horse? I kind of want to name a Blue Moon, but we already have a horse with Blue Moon. Blue Harvest. This Harvest Moon. Still the new references. Why? That's not a cute horse name. But why did my parents name me this? I was forced to grow up to be a serial killer. That's how horse names work.
Plumber Joe. It's a woman. I don't think she likes that, but she's got it now.
It's like, what's my name? It's like, why? What's yours? Plumber Joe. like, wow, your parents must have hated you. Okay, last of the derbies. Doesn't name a derby. What is it?
It's like, my parents named me Midnight Summer. It's a memory of when I was conceived. Like, mine's Closet.
Mine's a 1966 Ford.
A Shelby Mustang.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's like everybody's just named after where were you? What's your name? Behind the Denny's. It's like, oh.
My name's Whoops. I feel like some kind of I think a pink is needed.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the middle ground of them. Actually, you can probably go a little deeper. No. Oh, yeah, actually that is different. Okay.
It's different enough, I guess.
That's their red is weird because I can't. This is literally just red with the other colors even.
You still don't have like a yellow. She's orange.
She's yellow. It's yellow.
Very much looks like school.
Well, this one is saying maybe a blue.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's with salmon, but still.
Yeah. That's perfect.
I know. I have to guess the numbers and see if I can hit it. That's too much.
I know. No one's going to criticize you anyway. It's not like I can figure it out in like years. Just be over there in the rain.
This needs to be washed out a bit more.
Oh, you're just pumping out the names now, aren't you? Clumsy.
He's probably looking up baby name books.
I hope not, because one of the names is Jury Demons.
What? Jury Demons? I like Jury Demons. I don't get it, and I love it. Cinnamon Toast Socks?
That is cute.
Does that work for colors?
Yeah. I like it. It's pleasing.
And it's not like a match of these ones. It's different enough.
Mm-hmm.
I like banana purple. It doesn't fit with this one though. Baniki mustache. Baniki mustache. I think you like bikini. But I like Baniki. Okay, this one is going to be called Baniki. It's Baniki now. Your mistake is engraved in stone. Okay, now this one.
Still bumpy as a name of single pony.
Green's only represented once, but I feel like green shouldn't be represented that much. We could try to go with a brighter yellow, but yellow's hard to get. Oh, that's one.
I'm having brown buttons. Oh wait.
That's kind of a. I mean, I guess I could go deeper on that.
There's no dark.
Oh, it might be too bright. Could it work? that work for yellow?
It's
I mean, because yellow is that.
that's not.
It's so bright.
But it's yellow. It's actually yellow. And it doesn't have this super bright color.
Okay, and then we'll do. I was hoping for it to be darker, so it'd be more cute, but like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like it was more snot before. Boy, we gotta pick something like this.
Sage and pear. It looks like derpy. Coral and butter.
I mean, that would make it not dirty, but sage and pear is good enough. Because that's what it
Oh, that's brighter.
is. That's the eye. I'm liking it already.
Like this?
Yeah.
There's gonna be 10 of them. Does that stand out too much?
I don't think so. Not with the lighting. Besides, again, there's like groups that need bright.
It's about being brightly colored, yes. But if they stand out as being brighter than everybody else, you're going to be able to pick out all 10 of them really quick. It's about having them all evenly brightness and even contrast. You got green fish. Green fish, blue fish, green fish, blue fish, green fish, blue fish. It's either green or blue. Because if I add blue, it makes it bluer. If I add red, it makes it green. So, Miss Butthards. I like Daisy Lazy. We'll go with Daisy Lazy. I'm not gonna do Butthards. Or should it be Lazy Daisy? No, Daisy Lazy. We'll go with Daisy Lazy. She's too lazy to change her name.
Yeah. That's how lazy Daisy she is. She's old Hackett Daisy. Cool. There's only 2 cute ones left to name.
Stinky Fishy. That parent was mean.
What do you want to name this kid? I know, Stinky.
Like,
The smell. This kid smells like what?
okay, so what colors haven't been represented? I still
what
think a
colors
deeper
that well.
blue. Because this is like a purplish blue, this is a very light blue.
I just worry about what dark colors you start thinking sky. It's still purple. Maybe that's essentially a dark blue.
Oops, I went the wrong direction with that.
You're sorry, oh, that's cute.
I'm just gonna darken it a tiny bit. Your judgment's invalid.
I don't have any ponies with a white coat yet. Talking about doing at least one, maybe.
One is gray. I never did white. White is one I need to be careful of because they can be very, very bright. Okay, that's different.
You haven't done, yeah, you got a gray pony. So,
White is if I go with just a very light gray, it's mainly because I don't want to have white in the dark. White's hard to color. Because any other color, when you shine a light at it, it absorbs a lot of it, but white just emits it all back. So I find it dangerous. What do we got for this one? Fishy stick? No, not fishy sticks. Surya, stop just taking the one from before it and then like changing it from lazy to Susie Woozy, stinky fishy to fishy sticks.
I like the name. I'm sorry I offended you. That's just the funniest name now.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what we're doing.
Oh no, we're doing the blue one right now.
We should call it blue. Snow Flash? We're doing the blue one. What is that little girl trying to put She's not a mock.
Yeah, neither is Applejack, but she bucks all the time.
That's not her name.
Okay.
Me. Underchuck. I feel that's not much better.
That goes past the screen. Thunder Chuckles. You get this now.
I'm okay with that.
Thunder Chuckles.
It's better than Thunder Chuck.
So this, there was something I was gonna. Oh, the horn. That's what I forgot. So see that I'm okay with because it's just dimming it down a tiny bit. Looks about the same, but to me it separates the eyes and it's just easier. But if we did a very light gray, like a bubble gum,
I get so much pink already.
but where's the pink?
Like her hair's like a man. I get it.
But hair wise, we only have 2 with pink hair.
Yeah.
You're just trying to like lead more towards derpy now that it's gray.
Yellow would look nice.
Because you're like, give me the yellow.
You don't have any with yellow hair. It's the same. You don't. No. You do this to spite me.
Yeah, a little bit. Actually, quite a bit.
At least, as long as you admit it. That's the important part. It does not look good.
I think it needs to be of this.
That's sage and pear. Oof.
It's got a pretty good mix already. Can't go gray because that's what basically this is. So that's why I need to go a color.
Still none. The yellow. Green hair. Another pony with white hair.
Glowing. See, like, it becomes salmon, even though I have only red in it. Which of these is causing that? Do I have to mix in, like... I have to mix in blue to make it work. I think that works.
Hey, well, you have your pony army now. What's her name?
Now they shall march
I
on.
haven't named the last pony yet. Blindly light.
I like swiggles.
Swiggles, yes.
Because he got the swiggles.
He does have the swiggles.
Okay. Well, we have created our pony army, and the nice thing is, I'm still, at least with the lights off, I am running perfectly smooth. Where I'm just under 30 frames a second. So that's easily within the animating range. If I do the lights on,
now throw a stallion into that file. He's very happy. That guy. That was the point. You didn't even know. Is that a happy face? I can't imagine how you feel. Just like,
oh,
pull down into it.
oh.
He's okay. He'll be fine. No! He wants to make sure you're watching.
Help me! Help me!
I'll let him go.
Save me! Smells like peanut butter!
How's that thing? Murder!
MDK! MDK!
Kind of.
Okay, well, we have created our pawn army. That actually took less time than I thought it was going to take to make them. And we have names for all of them. Yep, 4 models, and currently, a bunch of the teeth textures are already all pointing to the same, they're all pointing to the same file. Eyes are different and unique, but that's whatever. I can even override the eyes to other files if I want to vary it up. But yeah, it was a very efficient pony, group of ponies. United we stand against the male oppression.
I can just see that guy now. You don't understand. The mares, they were swarming me. They were all over me.
Boop, 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 boop.
And the other guys are like, I don't know. What? Why are you upset?
Boop, boop, boop.
You whoop. You get the whoop.
Boop, boop, boop.
No, that's stabbing.
Boop, 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 boop.
That's kissing. They're gonna file lawsuits. And I know how that character goes when it comes to law. It doesn't end well with him.
He's honest though.
He is honest. He's like, yes, I moved them all. It's like, okay.
But cheese, okay. Well, we haven't named him yet. I don't know which cutie mark I'm going to keep. Although, like, these ones are probably going to mix up so that they're not the same, but we'll see.
Anything that looks like American.
This-
Flavor one?
She didn't realize that she was at the fishing convention for her speech. Oops! We shall fight on the beaches. No, that's where the fishies are.
You hate them fishies.
Okay. But I am done for tonight. So at least we got that started and stop. I'll bet Tuesday even more. There we go. He does have cheese on his butt, so butt cheese does not sound right though.
Sounds like you really need to shower.
Yeah. Well, that guy, we call him Smelly Tim. Well, that seems mean. Yeah, but he's smelly and his name is Tim.
What are you gonna do?
But no, okay. So have a good weekend. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Don't. If you're out of toilet paper, use a towel.
No, gross.
You wash
Don't
it.
use a towel.
Use a brown towel.
Use something you're gonna throw away.
Unless you have a lot of towels.
You're gonna go through a lot of towels.
So you go to like the Goodwill.
Just buy up a bunch of clothes.
It's butt towels.
Yes.
Clothes, yes. Just buy a bunch of kids' shirts and don't wash them first. It's getting bad. Okay, have a cat.
Yes, meow meow. No more wiping your butt with children's shirts.
Yes. All right. Good night.